everyone, I'm Dr. Sarah Zip, and I'm here to tell you about our new study abroad program, The Olympic Movement, a program that will take place in Lausanne, Switzerland in June of 2024. As you can see, Lausanne's a beautiful city. We've got the Alps, we've got the lake, but most importantly for our purposes, we have the International Olympic Committee as well as many international federations in sport, and we're going during an Olympic year. How exciting! On to the next part of the presentation, which is about the program itself. So this is about the Olympics. We're going to look at the major players in the Olympic system and international sport. And that is all housed in Lausanne, Switzerland, which is in the French-speaking part of Switzerland. For the program, we will have students arrive by the end of day on June 16th to the Geneva airport. And we will collect you there, take you by train to our hotel in the city center in Lausanne. Now, if you're not familiar, Switzerland is in Western Europe. It's right here in this little green spot above Italy and next to France. And it's very exciting to do this program this particular summer because only a couple weeks later, the Summer Olympics will be kicking off in Paris, France. And so these are a couple of pictures from the inside of the International Olympic Committee headquarters. As you can see, I was very excited to be there. But it's a great environment, and we'll be meeting with some of the world's biggest experts on Olympic sport. But there's more to it than just the Olympic headquarters. We're also going to visit the Olympic Museum and Olympic Studies Center, the Maison du Sport, which is an area right across the street from the International Olympic Committee, and it's the home of the most international sport federations in the world. So for those that don't know, in international sport, each sport has a federation that sits at the top. Many people might have heard of FIFA, which is the International Federation for Football or Soccer. However, all these sports have international federations, and many of them are located in the Maison du Sport. And there are some other bigger ones that are elsewhere. So FIBA is an example. That's the Basketball International Federation. You can see me there below the FIBA sign. That we're going to visit there, and FIM, the Motorcycling Federation, and we're working on a few more. We're also going to go to the Global Observatory for Gender and Sport, which is a new foundation that is working to improve opportunities for girls and women in sport around the world. We'll have an opening and closing dinner, classes, workshops, and sessions with global sport experts, some activities like there's an International Olympic Day, the Lausanne Music Festival, all kinds of things. And I always like to leave room for students to explore, just have some free time downtown, some of the markets and cafes, get some Swiss chocolate, all that kind of stuff. For the course requirements, the class itself is a 1-credit class in the summer, SPMT 381, and that's required to be registered for the course. However, I do strongly recommend that students take SPMT 336 International Sport Management in the spring of 2024. This class will help you prepare and make the most out of your time. So the travel guidance, again, we want you there at the Geneva airport. Once you arrive on the ground in the Geneva airport, all your in-travel expenses and guidance is taken care of. You'll be picked up, and we're gonna make sure you get there by train. I will be there, as well as our on-the-ground coordinator, who is an international sport expert herself and has lived in Lausanne for about 30 years. The cost of the airfare is not included in our program fee. The housing is included. The hotel will be in the center of Lausanne so that you can walk out your door and go explore the city itself. The cost of the trip is a maximum of $4,600. Now, unfortunately, Switzerland is expensive, so that's as close as we could get it to, the least expensive we could get it. Is really difficult to cut down costs, but we wanted to balance the cost with a good experience. So that includes a hotel accommodation, that includes a full breakfast daily, opening and closing dinner, entry to all exhibits, activities on the official itinerary, all travel costs, including train from the airport, buses out to some of the sites, and your tuition fees. So you will have to pay on top of that for your airfare, as well as any incidentals, your lunches, and other dinners that we haven't covered. So if you want to know more information, please go ahead and scan this and contact me. You can sign up on the link here, and I will send out more information as we get closer to those deadlines. But the main deadline, the application will be in February 2024, and the deposit will be due on March 1st, and that's to ensure that we have the hotel secured and all of those other important things. So I hope this has been helpful. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.